And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Michael Autovino.
Good morning. We tied the record in Pocatello yesterday for the consecutive amount of 90-degree days in a row. Yesterday was the 22nd day that we were at least 90 degrees or greater. We actually hit a high temperature of 97 degrees yesterday, and that record was set back in 2000. So we tied it yesterday, and we are on track to break that today with a forecasted high temperature of 94 degrees. And it looks like there's no sigh of relief for the next week. Temperatures right now aren't in the 90s, but they will be as we move throughout the day. It's 62 degrees right now in Pocatello. It's 51 degrees in Idaho Falls. It's 57 degrees right now at Evanston. It's 55 degrees in Haley. Much warmer out at Twin Falls, 69 degrees already to start the morning. Storm Tracker satellite and radar across eastern Idaho isn't picking up any precipitation, any lingering showers moving through central Wyoming right now. But other than that, we're not really seeing much in terms of precipitation for today. We're expecting mainly dry conditions with lots of sunshine in store for the Snake River Plain. We did see some thunderstorms move through across Idaho Falls yesterday, but we really won't be seeing that this afternoon. By about 12 o'clock, seeing not even any clouds being picked up on the Storm Tracker satellite and radar. Lots of sunshine. The only clouds do pick up by about 7 o'clock tonight, and some of those clouds could actually have some moisture in them, so that's when we could see an isolated shower or even a thunderstorm across the Idaho-Wyoming border. But besides that, we're expecting a really nice day with clear skies, even in the forecast for the overnight for tonight. Across the Snake River Plain, mainly sunny skies in the forecast for today. Another day in the 90s out there with high temperatures generally in the 90s for most locations across the Snake River Plain. We'll have a high temperature of 94 degrees in Pocatello and American Falls. It'll be 91 degrees in Idaho Falls, Rexburg, and St. Anthony, generally in the upper 80s for today. Across the Central Mountains, mainly sunny skies continue right into your area as well, with high temperatures ranging from the 80s to even the mid-90s across Chalice and Salmon. It'll be 93 degrees today in Salmon, 94 degrees today in Chalice, and across the Highlands and Western Wyoming, expect mainly sunny skies as well, with isolated thunderstorms potentially popping up later on this afternoon into the early evening with high temperatures in the 80s. Looking ahead to this evening for the overnight, temperatures will be pretty comfortable out there, generally in the 50s and the 60s, with clear to mainly clear skies across the Snake River Plain. We'll have a low temperature of 57 degrees tonight in Blackfoot, 54 degrees tonight in Idaho Falls, 61 degrees tonight in Pocatello, and across western Wyoming, those isolated showers and thunderstorms will taper off overnight. For your 7-day forecast, the heat continues across Pocatello with a high temperature of 94 degrees today, 94 tomorrow as well, with a slight chance of an isolated thunderstorm. We'll have lots of sunshine in the forecast for the weekend, with temperatures continuing to be in the 90s. Even across Idaho Falls, we'll finish off the work week in the 90s, but then those 80s will return for the weekend, but the 90s come back on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with highs generally in the lower 90s. Across the Teton area, Jackson, Absett, and Driggs, isolated storms possible today through Saturday, with temperatures cooling off slightly in the upper 70s for Sunday, and then next week's looking pretty warm with temperatures mainly in the 80s. Across the Central Mountains, expect a high temperature of 94 degrees today, 93 degrees tomorrow, and then those 90s continue even for another week.